Drum roll, please. Ooh, and Millau touches. Woo! Constructionarium was the best week of my life. It was the most challenging week. I've never done work from like 8 to 6 every day for 5 days. And it pushed me beyond my limit. I was so out of my comfort zone, but I enjoyed every second of it. And looking back on it, it was one of the best experiences of my life. I didn't realize how much paperwork goes through. I didn't realize the amount of paperwork in a construction site to ensure that there's a safe environment, there's a safe working environment. Like, there's a lot of permits, permit to excavate, pour check, permit before you cast your concrete, permit to lift, need to get your scaffolding signed off, make sure it has a scaff tag, and make sure it's valid. Just so much that goes down. Also, risk assessment and method statement. Now I see why it's so important and why every member of your group must be aware of the risk assessment and method statement for that particular task. Concreting is an art of its own. The vibrator was heavy and I just didn't realize how heavy it was. And also the different slumps, like I didn't know what slump was, the viscosity of the concrete. Just concreting is an art, and to ensure that we get a nice finish, the formwork, the shuttering, the reinforcement, it was amazing watching that like unfold, or maybe come together more like. The group performance. I was so lucky to be in an amazing group of 23 different characters. Our group performed well. We finished constructing Millau at 11 a.m. on Friday, which is what we estimated the time of finish to be. And I don't have any bad things to say. Like, the whole group conducted themselves so well. Health and safety was still a priority. We made sure that we were wearing the right PPE, concreting had the right gear, the overalls, the Wellington boots. We made sure we had excavation zones. There was not messing about. Hammers weren't on the floor. Nails were just not hanging out the wood. And I also think everyone respected everyone in the group, which was so important. And an open environment. If there was a problem, people were willing to speak up. They wouldn't let the problem progress into something worse or something that we couldn't fix in a designated time. Because there's some moments in time, especially the first day, as in I know just as much as my other peers. And I felt like not scared, but I was worried that they would assume that I know everything. But there was mutual respect, and anything I didn't know, someone would help me fill in, and I was willing to fill that gap in my knowledge. The only thing I would do differently in the future would be the transition in the changing of the management team caused like a 1 hour delay where everyone was getting like used to the new management and like. So besides that, also experience as possible. There was different things to do. Reinforcement, there was formwork, there was the casting of the concrete, there was a management role, which is their own different skill in its own. But I didn't really get to dive into the power tool because I wasn't power tool trained. And so maybe if more people were power tool trained, then you can get the whole package of Constructionarium. And also what I liked about the way Southampton did Constructionarium is that the mix of the management role, because me being project manager meant that I couldn't spend time learning how to build a reinforcement cage or how you build a shuttering or how to assemble the deck, especially for the Millau. But then once I was taken out project manager and then swapped with another of my colleague, it allowed me to really get hands in. It allowed me to get hands on with like reinforcement and then get to learn all the roles available, and that was amazing. For construction, it has definitely improved my time management skill. Like there was so much pressure to ensure that we had everything set and done, ready for concrete at 4 p.m. because like listen, the minute that concrete comes, we have to pour it in unless the concrete driver might not be happy, and we want them to be happy. So my time management skills has definitely improved, and time management and organisation are very, very interlinked. So my organisation skill has improved because I had to make sure that I had all the permits sorted out, the reinforcement drawings in one folder, the formwork in another folder, made sure that I had my method statement, made sure the method statement, the risk assessment had signed up. Also just working as a team, because even though we're all used to one another and we're all in the same course group, there were some people who just haven't encountered before, and then just being in a group of people you've never met and then just adapting yourself to different situations, socializing, networking.